Welcome back. Is your wallet at risk? Joining us today to talk about how common everyday actions can have disastrous consequences for your car and your wallet is Rob Dingman, president of the American Motorcyclists Association. Good morning, Rob.
Good morning, Carly.
So this morning we're really focusing on what we're putting in our gas tank in our cars and other, certainly lawnmowers and everything. Talk about corn ethanol, because I think a lot of people don't really realize what we are putting into our cars.
Right, about 10 years ago, Congress enacted the Renewable Fuel Standard, which required a certain percentage, a growing percentage of biofuels be incorporated into pump gas, our motor fuel that we use. And it started at a 10% amount, something called E10, which means that it's 10% corn ethanol. And now the EPA would like to expand that to E15 to push more biofuels into the marketplace, blended in with motor fuel.
All right, so what does that mean for our cars and for the motors?
Yeah, it's a real problem, particularly for motorcycles, because ethanol can create a significant amount of damage in higher percentages. In fact, I have a fuel pump that came out of a motorcycle, and the mechanic that worked on this fuel pump told us that the damage that you see was caused by ethanol. Now, all those brown markings that you see, that's all rust from the fuel tank, and that's a result of the separation of the ethanol from the gasoline, which allows moisture to seep into there, and then those little rust particles clog up the fuel pump, and the engine runs poorly. So that becomes a real problem, and can result in some pretty costly repairs for motorcycles. And it's not just motorcycles. It's, as I think you mentioned, the lawn equipment, leaf blowers and weed whackers, what have you. Anything that sits in your garage with gas in a tank for any length of time has the ability to break down and then create problems.
So what's the answer? What are our options? Is there anything that anyone can do? I mean, are we just forced to go to the gas tanks that we have and just take what they give us?
Yeah, right now, because there's E10 right now, it seems like that's okay. Motorcycles can run on E10. Most cars are capable now. Newer cars can accommodate higher levels of ethanol, but most motorcycles can't. In fact, it's illegal for motorcycles to run on E15, and the use of E15 is likely to void your manufacturer's warranty. So that is a real problem. And as we see more and more ethanol introduced, we're going to see greater problems. And one of the concerns that we have as motorcyclists is that when the E10 standard came into effect, all the E0, that is motor fuel without ethanol, it became more and more scarce. And now you can hardly find E0. And our concern is that once E15 is introduced, there'll be less and less E10 available, which is going to be a real problem for motorcyclists and other people trying not to use ethanol.
Well, Rob, there's, of course, a lot that goes into this. Any one place where we can get more information or find out what lawmakers are going to be doing soon or get involved in some way, where would you send us?
Absolutely. There are a couple of websites. AmericanMotorcyclist.com is a great resource, and SmarterFuelFuture.org is another place that has a wealth of information about this issue. And also at the AmericanMotorcyclist.com website, there's information about an upcoming event. We will be at the American International Motorcycle Expo on October 15 through 18. We'll be there with our AMA Motorcycle Hall of Fame induction ceremony at the Chapin Theater at the Orange County Convention Center, and I would encourage people to come visit us there and come. It's a cheap ticket and a great time.
All right. Well, Rob, people love their motorcycles here in Florida, so thank you so much for taking some time to chat with us. We, of course, will put more info on our website as well, fox4morningblend.com.